Hello folks, and welcome back to True Stories with me, Sherry Weens. Today's still TGIT. Thank God it's Tuesday. Now, I wanted to just share some of the discovery on Christopher Watts's case. We have the second discovery release, and there's quite a bit of information in there, 137 pages in Nicole Kessinger's interview, quite informative, and very much has the word "like" over 1,000,000 times in it. But whatever, to each their own, right? Now, we're going to continue going through that information, and I'm going to share some of the information from the discovery for you guys to get a feel of the next set of information that was released to us. We have some footage of the burial. We have some footage of the sheet that was recovered. I know some of you are really confused as to why there would be any blood on the sheets at all. However, when you expel a baby, it's very possible that there's some blood with that. So some of this information might be difficult for some of you. Be careful if you are sensitive. Maybe get somebody to view it first to see if it's something that you can handle, that someone who knows you. And following this video will be some clips of the pieces of interview with Nicole Kessinger's audio. If you're interested in hearing some of that, please listen on. And see footage of Chris Watts in the convenience store just hours after, not even hours after, he brutally strangled his wife and buried her in the middle of the field. He goes to this corner store and casually, buys a piece of gum, and like, unbelievable how this person can go from being so heinous to being so calm and cool again. Unbelievable. Also take note of the flowers in the area of the burial site at the Cervi 319 area. If you enjoy spending time with me, you guys, I'm going to continue bringing you more and more information on the Christopher Watts case, the entire process of the case, and sort of how that happened, so that you all can gather the information and get the closure that you may need to sort of finish with this tragedy as well. I hope that you guys are having a great beginning of the week, and I will see you again soon for a personal look at how I get ready. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoy the video with me, a thumbs up would be a great support. And the subscribe button below is there. If you're interested and you like spending time with me, feel free to give that a click. The little bell beside it is the notifications, so that if you want to get notifications of my posts, if you click that, it'll let you know as soon as I post. I appreciate your support, folks. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
Hi, Nikki. It's Kevin.
Hi.
How are you? Sorry for the delay. I got stuck in a meeting. Obviously, couldn't walk out. So I apologize for taking so long to get back to you.
It's okay.
You at least got a couple hours of sleep last night?
Yes.
You sound a little bit better than yesterday.
I feel a little bit better. Not much, but I feel like sitting down and just talking about all of that with everybody is like it's helping.
Good. Well, I think just keep that up, and again, if I can put you in touch with somebody from Victim Advocate to whatever I can help you with, just call and ask.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to do that once we're done talking.
Okay, sure. I can get somebody in touch with you today. And you don't need to tell me about anything. We talked about that yesterday, but it might be something good for you to do, and I can make that happen today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you texted me about 2 a.m. and said that you remembered some other information. What did you remember?
Just kind of odds and ends. And I'm sure there will be more as this goes on. I interacted with him so much that sometimes I just have to stop and think about how much information that I have gotten from him over the last few months and the last week or so. And, like I said, I never know what's true and what's not anymore.
Sure.
But I figured I'll just give you guys everything I have. And hopefully I don't have to keep calling you back with more, but no promises.
No, that's okay. Please do. Like I told you yesterday, anything that comes to mind that you think is important, I'd like to know. Because you know him better than anybody probably over the last 6 to 8 weeks. So that's anything that he said to you or anything that stands out to you as you're reflecting on all this kind of mess here is important for me to know.
Understood. Couple things. So one, I went back and I tried to find whatever text you were talking about between my friend Charlotte and me with the eHarmony thing, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I mean, her and I text so much though, so if you find it and you show it to me, let me know. But it's just I was on that site, but it was never worth a damn for me.
Sure.
So it wasn't really something that I ever discussed with her. However, when I was going back through there, I did realize that I had offhandedly mentioned to her a little bit about Chris. I didn't tell her that I was how deep the rabbit hole went on that, I guess you could say, but it was kind of vague, and she was asking a lot of questions at that point, but it was just oh, you know what, I did say something to her.
You guys, I think I just looked at the messages, and there was some little bit of conversation regarding, he's got kids. There was some conversations about some sexual related stuff, and that was about it. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's it. But I did mention it to her, and honestly, we've talked since then, and I haven't even mentioned him, and that girl's so wrapped up in everything that's going on in her life. I don't even think she realizes what's going on in the news. Okay. I don't even think she's going to connect the dots. I would be surprised. I honestly am convinced that if I don't say a word about it, I bet you she won't even bring him up.
Okay.
And even if she did, if I was just he's not around anymore in my life, I don't even think, I'm not concerned about her.
Okay. And the only concern I had there is there seemed like there was some conversation about a boyfriend, and it doesn't seem so you were actually talking to her about Chris, not a boyfriend.
I was in a really, really, really bad place. And I got a friend request from Chris on Facebook. And I was like, oh, what the heck? I'm never going to meet him. Except, one thing led to another. And 8 years later, we have 2 kids. We live in Colorado. And he's the best thing that has ever happened to me. And because of my health challenges, because I got so sick, I let him in. And he only knew me at that time. He knew me at my worst. And he accepted me. And, through vows, through sickness and everything, he's been there. He was the one that let me lay on him and fall asleep for 3.5 hours on his lap while he had to pee. He is the best thing that has ever happened to me. I'm telling you, when I met Chris, I pushed him away. I gave every excuse for him to run. I gave him an out every single day. I gave him an out. And if you guys know my story with Chris, you know I gave him an out. He went to my colonoscopy. I tortured him. I rejected him. I pushed him away time and time and time again. But when I canceled dates last minute, because that's how life is with my health challenges, you cancel things last minute, and it's hard for people to get. It's hard for me to understand. But he stuck around, and he stuck around because he was the one for me, and he is amazing, and I can't tell you how wonderful he is.